Welcome to the Signed and Sealed podcast brought to you by SignDesk, which is a leader in the digital contract space. The objective of this podcast is to bring together business leaders from various organizations who are going to share their digital transformation journeys in the entire contracting space. My guest today is Mr. Kinjal Vadgama. He is the director of Sarthi Money. They work very closely with a lot of these NBFCs and banks with respect to digital lending. So let's see what insights he's got to share with us today. Thank you for being part of the show, Mr. Kinjal.
Thank you.
Really nice to have you with us here today. So to begin with, I would like to understand what's been the journey of Sarthi Money. Right, you work with a lot of banks, NBFCs, and there's a gap that you're bridging from a digital standpoint. So what's been your journey so far?
So before using SignDesk for signing our agreements with the agents and my customers, my guy was to come their place, they sign the agreement. It will take a lots of time, and the many compliance issues are there. Like we have to verify the KYC through original, and many times they are having chances to be a fraud KYC. But after using the SignDesk, the agreement will be done within the 10 minutes. Time saving. Like if I want to onboard one agent, thereafter the video KYC is part of our compliance. We initiate the agreement, and then KYC will also check with the Aadhaar OTP. And it's in terms of compliance, it's very useful in as of now time. So we after using the SignDesk digital journey, we are very much free, and it's code saving, time saving, and also with the compliance.
Thank you. So you are in a service provider space for banks and NBFCs. Can you just tell the audience about what business Sarthi Money is into?
So Sarthi Money, basically we are a corporate business correspondent, fintech company. So in this we appoint the BC on behalf of bank. We are working on a distribution network. So our operational model is a distribution banking services.
Okay.
We operate and provide the banking services to the distribution network, where we appoint an agent on the ground network. From the agent, we start using our services. Like my agent is used to open a bank account, do a banking transaction like money transfer, this Aadhaar withdrawal, and also in some cases the bank referral, loan referral, like home loan, gold loans. Okay. So we are in a of the financial inclusion segment. Like
okay. And you have presence across India?
Yeah, we have presence across India.
Okay. So post the COVID situation, a lot of changes happened to businesses across industries. And the banking, financial services industry also was one of the industry which saw a lot of digital transformation which happened in that space post COVID. So what are some trends, if you were to pick some top 3 trends that you see which is happening in the ecosystem right now?
So after COVID, regulator may change many compliance and policy changes frequently, but in terms of top 3 points, first is definitely people are moving on digital, like UPI and all. That too is the first change. Second one is many people are going to save the funding, like the FDs are increased, the SIPs increased. These are many changes. And the third one is people are more conscious before using any money or any this things. This is a 3 point as of in my point of view.
According to you. Okay. So when a lot of transactions have moved online, obviously cybercrime has also increased.
Yeah.
Right. So now we even get caller tunes which are coming from the government saying, be cautious, don't click on links because you may be succumbing to a cyber fraud. So how do you see moving into this digital space where you're using platforms like SignDesk and you are a fintech organization also? So how do you see technology being leveraged better to avoid this cybercrime?
First plus point for SignDesk is whenever we initiate the agreement, the guy who is receiving the SignDesk link, they have a clear message that the document is initiated from Sarthi Money to sign the agreement. And they are having a SignDesk this SMS header, so it having some trust level. So if my backend team will inform the agent that this is the agreement we initiate, you just have to sign the agreement and go on. We just need to inform the complete process. Like first you have to open a link, enter your Aadhaar, you are getting Aadhaar OTP. So this is the simplify process. So people are getting trusted. First thing, and second one, they are also having this agreement copy on their email. So their trust level is more increased. So this definitely this one is helpful. And in terms of cyber fraud, if we discuss a part from agent side, so many agents are before this digital agreement signing now, they think that I just signed a manually. Might be my sign differ, or they are not used to sign original, their actual sign. But with the SignDesk, by using this Aadhaar OTP, we confirm from other regulatory like UIDI. So this sign is authorized, and the person who is actually signer who done the signing. So that will help in the cyber fraud, because in distribution banking there are many scope where agents are doing the cyber fraud. With this digital signing, they have some fear like that we don't do the cyber or any illegal activity or any in miscommunication in any violation of the bank policy, NBFCs policy, wherever we are as a service provider. So they are more conscious where they interacting with the customers. So that will help us to prevent the cyber fraud in our company. As the best part with the SignDesk, whichever client or agent we onboard, they are having a zero cyber fraud complaints. So they have kept to mind, they have 100% active mindset. Whenever they are interacting any transaction, they are discussing with the customer. They are more conscious to share anything like bank process, account opening document, collecting KYCs, that I am signing the document online. So this is the good things that we are facing, or we are thinking as of now as in Sarthi Money.
So we are also seeing that AI is now coming into picture big time into a lot of these technologies. At SignDesk also, we've recently we've launched a platform also called Melento, which is the world's first collaborative intelligence platform, which combines both artificial intelligence and human intelligence to kind of make this entire digital contracts more seamless and more authenticated also. So how do you see the role of AI playing in Sarthi Money's journey as well?
So I personally believe that AI cannot replace the human, but in this digital time, the most of industry are moving on a AI platform. So where Sarthi is also use the complete digital journey, where my agent come to my platform, they enter this Aadhaar, they enter PAN card. If they correct and valid, then they directly initiate the agreement. So it's complete digital and AI journey, where AI system is verified the person identity, KYC, their place. Then if everything is okay, set by their compliance team, benchmark is completed, then the agreement is initiated immediately. So this is the best thing that AI and system collaborate. It will save the cost, human cost. Also the time. And also this after using the smartphone, people are having this touch friendly. If you have that touch, the transaction well done, or the things are completed. So with this AI using or API integration, this same feelings they have using by the complete digital journey.
No, you rightly said AI will not replace human, and even at SignDesk we believe that it's a combination of technology plus human that will make the entire journey seamless. While this entire digital transformation has been happening and a lot of industries have been adopting this, there are still few of these NBFCs or payment banks who may be hesitating to move on to the digital journey. So what advice would you have for them on why they should be moving towards this and adopting it?
So I'm not in position to advise any big organization like bank and NBFC, but they're having some set of compliance rule any organization run. But once they have used or they seen this digital journey transformation, And the USP for this digital agreement signing and verification mode like this Aadhaar and OTP signing, they might be in a very smaller time because many big organizations are facing like this the cost, human cost, CTC costings, the manpower costings. So in a very short time, they are also thinking like that we have to move in digital signing for the onboarding customers to sign the agreements with clients and business partners. But on my suggestions, if they are using the digital journey or the digital signing agreement or digital set box, maybe their cost will definitely reduce. Their compliance will complete as per the regulatory guidelines, and their KYC norms is met up to the mark. So, this regulator are also required that you have to complete the KYC, not
Correct.
only just to you are collecting the KYC document.
Correct.
But with the SignDesk or with digital journey, they have the complete set of KYC documents, set of agreement, set of verification mode. So, might be they will have better use
once they move to the digital
digitalization.
Okay. So you deal with a lot of AEPS and financial inclusion as well. So how important is it to integrate such services along with lending? So that you get that physical plus digital kind of experience.
So in AEPS is stand as in the other payment petrol system. So in this, many complaints and chargeback received as the customers claim that I am not receiving this fund and I am not receiving my withdrawing
Correct.
amount. Or many times the agent is correct and he gave the fund or he gave the withdrawal amount. Or many times it's a system error where the transaction stuck in the system. With this service or digital scope, this simplified once the customer has done the transaction, this is simply receive the OTP. After OTP submission, they have the digital receipt that may secure from to chargeback any financial losses. On a customer side, they are also having them. Just if I am sharing the OTP, if I am sharing OTP to the business correspondent or the BC, that my transaction is completed. So in a mindset of the people, they will slowly and gradually changing and upgrading that this OTP is submitting and OTP sharing is definitely dangerous to me. But to secure some transaction, the OTP submit after my transaction completing, that will help them to prevent any fraud.
Okay. So SignDesk has been a part of Sarthi Money's journey.
Yeah.
So far, you also initially mentioned about it. Can you share how this partnership is actually helping streamline the entire documentation process or the KYC compliance for a lot of your partners that you're working with?
So, as I earlier told, that we have set up some API integration with SignDesk. So, before using SignDesk, my agreement takes 1 hour time to get initiating. After SignDesk, it will hardly take 5 to 7 minutes. So, time saving. Second thing, before using SignDesk, my agent or my staff need to go there. They have to verify the KYC documents, customer place physically. We are using geo-tagging photographs.
Correct.
Okay, to verify the customer place. After using SignDesk, the Aadhaar is verified by their Aadhaar signing. Then location is verified by this geo fencing. Okay, so as per the Sarthi Money, we have lost. We saved so many funds, cost, time. Also, our agent, onboarding satisfaction and their mindset. Like if we are onboarding with another company, it will maybe take 2 to 3 days for onboarding or signing the agreement. But with Sarthi Money, they have some mindset that if we are using Sarthi Money or onboarded with Sarthi Money, our agreement and onboarding process will be completed within the 1 day with all verifications.
All verifications.
So it will help us to onboard quickly, start transaction very fast. Okay. On also with the verification process. Not like that if we want to start onboard agent on very fast. So with SignDesk, we onboard agent with our compliance set of compliance, verification will be done. And the second thing that is useful for each and every, that we are a fintech company, okay, and we use technology for a service. So this, after using SignDesk, meaning was actually completed, that we are a fintech and we onboard a customer with a complete digital process. So it helps us very lot. And also, like a company, startup company, it also have some satisfaction and compliance when some audits come.
Correct.
We have a complete set of documents.
So that also helps you a lot.
Yeah.
So we were having a conversation about how the regulatory environment is changing so drastically, right? So with more and more scrutiny coming into place, customer expectations are also changing, because the more they get exposed to digital, their expectations also change. So what does the future of lending in Bharat look like for you?
So lending will always having a good space, because everything needs the money to grow. So definitely lending spaces grow in Bharat, and country like India, we are growing. The economy will grow.
Yeah.
So definitely lending is having a good scope in Bharat. But with a digital journey, so best part is, if you are taking a home loan, say you are taking some other loan, after 1-2 years you don't have the agreements. Okay, and if some scrutinies come in your income tax or some document required for some other purpose, you might have to contact the bank and branch, like I'm required my agreement copy and what is my interest rate and everything. With the digital journey, they have their copy on their mailbox with an attachment for a lifetime. So this is help them to update it with whatever, anytime if they require, what agreement I have signed with the bank, what lending rate is, initially I have taken fund from banks. So this will help them to update it anytime. And with digital lending, definitely it will helpful them to prevent in any time left some scrutiny, income tax scrutiny is come, they have ready agreement copy. Correct. That this is the agreement copy. If some regulatory incompleted or some municipality in this building is having your this, then they have the copy of agreement is ready to go. And everyone is using the smartphone, so email address is already in the mobile.
Correct. And my final question is, with digital becoming so integral part of this entire lending process, what are few other areas where you see that digital can assist in making this entire lending process more seamless for customers and for businesses like you?
So, businesses like Sarthi, we are a CBC company. So the KYC part, because it's frequent changes, and if we are not know our agent or our customer I'm a bank, I'm a NBFC, what I think I have to know my customer very closely.
Correct.
With this digital scope, if they have some renewal of KYC, they are using this platform for renewal KYC. They have the correct address of the customer.
Yes.
They have the correct location of the customer. Also, they are frequent updated with their registered mobile number. Correct. With UID. Because as of now, Aadhaar is the most key part.
Yes.
So if they are using digital journey for renewal of KYC to know other customers, they will easily have this customer data accessible. They have some quick analysis part of the data, and they are also very close to the customer. Whatever need of a customer, they will solve by the digital journey. They are help them to their digital KYC verification. They are quick available with this digital platform and sign processing and everything.
So thank you for being a part of the show and sharing these insights with us, Kinjal. It was really nice talking to you.
Thanks for inviting me to share my view.
So there you saw the journey of Sarthi Money and how they've adopted the entire digital transformation in the contracting space. So for more such valuable insights, stay tuned to our Sign and Seal episode.